everybody. We're back. My next guest spent 18 months covering George W. Bush's presidential campaign. Her home movie of the experience, Journeys with George, airs election night on HBO. She got amazing behind-the-scenes footage. Let's take a look at this clip of the future president eating Cheetos.
Had you at any point let those on the last days of the week, let them know, or had your campaign let them know that
None of these people were at your event.
you're walking on the beach?
That's right, I did walk on the beach. What are you eating? Come on, look at this. You want to be leader of the free world, and this is what you eat?
I was actually at the location of the event. I just didn't...
I like him better already. Please welcome Alexandra Pelosi. How are you? Excellent. Does the president really eat like that? Was that just an uncommon occurrence, or is that the way he eats a lot of the time?
He lived on 3 things: Cheetos, bologna sandwiches, and peanut butter and jelly. He'd mix it up, but that is the presidential diet. Very trailer park.
Right.
I used to think, like, who raised this guy?
Right, right. Well, he comes from like a blue blood family, so you'd think that, you know, but I guess that's just what he likes. I mean, I can't fault him. That's what I would eat, you know? That's what, if I could afford Cheetos, that's what I would have. You say that the being on the campaign plane, it was like being on a rock tour. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. Town to town to see the same show night after night. Dirty hotels, very little sleep, party atmosphere, blender on the plane, cranking.
Are you sure you were on the right plane? It sounds like you were hanging out with Leonard Skinner or something.
Yeah,
What?
it was a lot like that, though. It's funny there's no band tonight because I'm the band. Because it was like town to town, you know, the full rock and roll experience. It was a lot like covering a rock and roll tour. Every town, you cross America, crisscrossing to see the same show every night. Yeah.
Right. I mean, he would give the similar kind of speech every night. And when you say there's a blender on the plane, the president, he doesn't drink. Famously doesn't drink anymore.
Near beer. Buckler's non-alcoholic beer. Don't get me in trouble here. But yeah, we'd be going for the margaritas, but he'd hang out, but he would drink the near beer.
Right, and it would really, like, develop into a party, kind of.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, your feeling watching him was that he was trying to lower expectations about what he was like?
Yeah, I used to say that. I used to talk to him about this, about how you helped get him elected, because every night that you'd come out here and make jokes about him and what a dork he is, or
Right.
All I did was lower expectations. And he used to say, let him make jokes about me on those late night shows. I'm going to be their president.
Right, right. And so he kind of enjoyed it. He kind of enjoys that people think of him that way.
Yeah, because it was like the undersell. It was the art of the undersell. Like, let him laugh at me. When I come out at the debates and I can string some sentences together, people are going to think I'm a genius.
Except he said, and I can string some sentences, people are going to think I'm a, what's that word? Genius, yeah, that. Oh, no, but you know what? He's very, I've heard this about him, and it sounds true to me that he is one-on-one an extremely likable and effective person.
And pretty quick-witted, too. Charming, nice guy. Really fun guy to go on a road trip with.
Because you went on a road, it sounds like you went on a road trip with him. There was this one time where the two of us went down to Florida, and you hung out with him, he tried to matchmake with you, didn't he?
Yeah, you know, he gave me some really bad love advice. He tried to set me up with this guy who had a wife back home, basically, girlfriend back home, but he kept working it all year.
Let's back it up for a second. Did he know the guy had a wife?
Girlfriend. Girlfriend. And, you know, you're like, who cares? Just a girlfriend. You can get him. Really bad matchmaking advice. Yeah.
That's really weird. Was he preoccupied with it?
Yeah,
was he going out of his...
really into it. He tried, you know, his big thing was like, he had a shtick with every reporter, and with me it was like, we gotta find you a husband. That was his MO.
Is he still worried that you don't, I mean, have you kept up with him at all?
No, yeah, no. We don't keep in touch. He doesn't call, he doesn't write. I guess he's got other things going on in his life now.
Yes. I don't know what he's doing now, but did you find, like, first of all, are they happy that you've made this documentary, the Bush people, the Republicans? Are they happy about it?
Oh, yeah, they're doing the big sell. Ari Fleischer was on CNN giving it the thumbs up. They got the real endorsement from the White House. You know why? Because if they don't give me the endorsement, it looks like the movie the White House doesn't want you to see, and that's good controversy. So they've made peace with me. They're happy.
You're talking to me like I'm an 8-year-old child. You notice that? That's the movie they want to see. That's called controversy.
That's telling
But you don't want to do that. That's not television.
This
That's
is
PBS.
entertainment.
That's Teletubbies. But I think
I
that's
covered
going to be a
George
happy
Bush.
story at the end.
I covered George Bush for a year and a half. What do you expect?
Now, your friends all laughed at you when you were making this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because you were in the part of the press corps, and you said, I'm going to shoot all this. And why were they laughing at you?
Because I was a little bit like Triumph, the insult dog. I would say that thing you're not supposed to say, and then Bush would look at me, and then there'd be a moment, and then he'd laugh, and then they'd all laugh. It was like I would say something insulting or irreverent or obnoxious, and somehow I managed to get away with it.
Right.
But they weren't sure if I was going to get, like, deported.
Right.
Or, you know.
Right.
But, yeah, he laughed along with me.
So you shot all this footage, and now it's a movie. It's on HBO. Is there some, like, amazing stuff? Because we were only allowed to show, like, that one clip. Is there some amazing stuff we haven't seen, or is it pretty much a whole hour of him eating Cheetos?
What do you think I'm going to say? Of course I'm going to say it's amazing. You got to watch. You got to watch. What am I saying? No, you're only getting the 10 good seconds. That's
Right,
it.
right.
No, it's all good stuff, good stuff. It's a year and a half. How could it not be? I went on Conan to say how bad my movie was. No,
A lot of people do. A lot of
it's-
people come out here and they say, you know what? It's crap. Don't watch it. And I admire those people. Journeys with George premieres Tuesday, November 5th, election night at 9:30 on HBO.
Are you going to watch?
I'm going to get a tape. No. Alexandra Pelosi, thanks for being
Thank
here.
you,
Yeah,
thank you.
take care. We'll take a break, everybody. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip with me. Take a little trip, take a little trip.
All right, everybody, that's our show. Do want to thank all my guests. Alexandra Pelosi, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Do you have a lot of sugar before the show or something? We'll get you something. Michael T. Williamson, thank you very much, sir, for being here. And big thanks to Eric McCormick for being here. Jimmy Vivino on the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Last Call with Carson Daly. Take care. Max then said, hey, this Jew wine is pretty good. Then he said, hey, let me try some of yours. But I said, no way, finders keepers. And I finished the bottle off myself. Just then, there was a knock at the door. It was someone in a devil costume. I said, hey, look, everybody, it's the devil, or as he's known on Earth, Michael Bolton. Then he took off his mask to reveal he really was Michael Bolton. He then punched my eye out of its socket. So Max and Joel stepped in and said, you can't fight all of us. Michael Bolton said, I don't have to fight, I can sing. He then unleashed the most horrific ballad we'd ever heard, and it was the scariest Halloween we ever had. Happy Halloween, folks. I hope you had a good one.